And what is going to be important in such an environment is not to be picky, because Knight of Wands, it works on an impulse. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and this video is going to present you the weekly tarot reading for your star sign, June 30th to July 6th, 2025. And you can take advantage as well of the start of July sale by purchasing answer to a question video report reading from our website. And instead of asking just only one question, you can ask two of those. So you can take two for the price of one. Now, with that said, let's jump right away to your reading. This reading will cover Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and also Capricorn Rising. And if it happens that you're born under the Capricorn sign, then you can take from the reading the things that you're going to face going through your week, like situations, people that you're going to meet with, how your hopes and dreams are going to develop as well, and so on and so forth. Now, if your moon is in Capricorn, then you can take from the reading how you're going to feel going through your week. And if your rising sign is Capricorn, then you can take from the reading how is the best way to tackle stuff around. So watching for all three should give you a pretty good idea what week you're going to have ahead. And with that said, the first card for you, Capricorn, that will be Knight of Wands, followed by the Emperor. Moving on next, that will be the Chariot. And the final one, we have Seven of Wands. Very busy week. A very busy week that is going to start most likely through, by the look of the cards. I'm also using another system that I'm not showing here. But by the look of the cards, is going to start with a phone call that you're going to have. Not a very pleasant one, to be fair. But within this phone call, you're going to be shared an information that will be very important. And I think that one of the important stuff you are going to have to do going through your week is validate that information. Confirm it in a certain way, which is going to be a scramble. And the first card here, the first position that represents the environment you're going to be in, how things are going to develop for you, is quite of a dynamic one, for a lack of a better word here. You're going to have a lot of options in front of yourself, how to undergo the matter and how to go about stuff. And what is going to be important in such an environment is not to be picky, because Knight of Wands, it works on an impulse. What I mean is that you're going to have a very strong impulse at the start to go to the root of it, to find a validation, to find a confirmation of the situation, on the information, to act on that information, which is going to propel you very far into your deeds. Is going to propel you further than you think, chasing your current goal, whether that goal may be getting rich or getting loved, and so on and so forth. But as soon as you find a good option, you need to take it, because after that, a burnout follows if you seek for even a more perfect one. And that's why I said that you shouldn't be picky going through the week. You should take the one that you identify is working well for you and just go forward with it. One thing also that you need to be concerned with is that once you decide how you're going to go about your stuff, then you need to play it by the end. What I mean is that you can't simply walk away from your choice. You will be bound by it by one mean or another, and you will have to see things through to the very end of them. However, you are not going to be alone in all that. You are going to have a helping hand being extended towards you one way or another. But rest assured, here, under the environment you are going to be in, going through your week, you're going to come up with some really, really brilliant moves. Now, the second card, it is what is going to work against you. What will hold you back? And I don't like the Emperor in this position, because what works against the Emperor? Or what is the Emperor working against you? Well, the Emperor is a subject that many people wants its place. And we can see that as well with the Seven of Wands at the end, but I'm getting a bit of ahead of myself. So long story short here, what is going to work against you are many people that will want your place. They will want your options available, and they will try to sabotage your work, your advance, your progress in any means possible. And what is not going to help the situation here is that you are also going to have a pretty important stuff to move forward alongside with the option available taken, with the direction that you will decide to take. So you're going to feel very pressed by time, by space, if you will, and in generally by all the overload that will be bestowed upon your shoulders. So you're going to have a lot of odds being stacked against you. That is what we can see from the first couple of cards as soon as you learn about that information. So this information will be simultaneously a blessing because it's going to open up a lot of options available for you, but also a curse because it's going to make you somewhat of a target here. However, what is going to help you, we have the Chariot. Sneeze alert. I think I'm gonna apologize for that. I'm not gonna edit it out because we are all humans. So what is gonna help you guys is the potential for triumph. I said that a lot of odds are gonna be stacked against you, Capricorn, and you can beat them all. It will be difficult. I don't want to lie to you about that. It truly is going to be difficult. It will take all of your iron will, all of your determination, all of your time, all of your efforts. And yeah, it's going to be a struggle. But ultimately, by the end, if you don't give up, you will end up triumphing over all. And not just only triumphing, but also accomplishing the results you wish. So we can call it that this is going to be a week where your indomitable will is going to earn you a wishes come true. And needless to say here, by the end of the week, you happen to be very extremely proud of yourself and what you are able to come up with. And the testament to it is also a Seven of Wands, which is how the week is going to wrap up for you, placing you in a very high place or in a very high spot, in a very high position in the society, at your work, in the eyes of your person of interest. And that is going to make people even more jealous. That is going to make people even more determined to take what you have. However, they will not gonna work from the spotlight. They will change strategy and are gonna work from the shadows like snakes. Because here by the end of the week, there will be what they can be afraid of you genuinely. And so instead of directly trying to sabotage your work, they're going to shift strategy into spreading rumors, into spreading gossips about you. For example, if you are in a high place or in a high spot with your person of interest and they think highly of you, romantic interest I mean, then the gossips may be that you are unfaithful, that you are a player, and so on and so forth. So it's important that by the end of the week, you address every single one of them, challenge them, and prove them wrong. That is very important. You do not hesitate whatsoever. And finally here, this high place is also going to earn you a very big opportunity. You are going to end up being at the right place with the right people at the right time, having the right means. So you need to have also a readiness to jump into action. Everything is going to be given to you on a platter except the readiness to jump into action, which is going to be required from you in order to undertake that amazing opportunity. So with that said, Capricorn, that was your weekly tarot reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel, leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel so. And if you think that this video can help someone you know, you can share it with them as well. And hopefully we're going to see each other next time also. Until then, bye.